Sensation. I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York, New York. And you know I'm all about big chips, cause baby, I'm from New York, New York. I'm from the city of the terrorists. Yes, I'm from New York, New York. I got 100 guns, 100 clips. I'm from New York, New York. And I know.
Hallo, leuk dat je kijkt naar Sensation video's. Allereerst, sorry, we weten dat het lang heeft geduurd voordat deze video kwam. Maar er waren allemaal van die technische complicaties. En geloof me, dat wil je allemaal niet weten. Maar goed, op 18 februari was Ja Rule dus in Nederland. Maar op de dag zelf werd onze rapper ziek. En wilde hij eigenlijk geen interviews met welke organisatie dan ook. Maar niet uit, want voor ons maakt hij een uitzondering. Dus wij reden gewoon naar Eindhoven en gingen daar een beetje socializen met zijn manager. En wachten. We hebben vooral heel veel gewacht. Urenlang backstage gezeten. En toen, na 2,5, 3 uur wachten, kwam hij eindelijk aan. Ja Rule met zijn hele crew, posse van gangsters om hem heen. En ik moet zeggen, het was het wachten waard. Ja Rule zelf is een hartstikke relaxte kerel. Plus, hij was uiteindelijk heel erg blij met ons. Dus genoeg gepraat van mij. Zie hier exclusief van Sensation video's interview met Ja Rule. Nou, hier zitten we dan met Mr. Ja Rule himself, Mr. Arya Ali. Hi.
Good.
How you doing?
Been better. You know, I'm a little under the weather right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it your first time in Holland?
No.
You've been here before.
Yeah, I like Holland.
How's it like to be back?
I mean, it's always good to be in Holland, you know.
What do you like in Holland?
What do you think? It's a beautiful country. You know, come
Yes.
in, just relax. Everybody's in a good mood. Everybody's relaxed, ease back. I like it.
Okay, but what do you really like?
Oh, you not go to the greenhouse. That's
Greenhouse, of course.
first stop. That's first stop off the plane, the greenhouse.
Okay, you know, maybe I'll get back to that at the end, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But let's start by asking what probably the most viewers will think right now is, where have you been? Because it's been years before we heard of you. In 2000 and 2003, 2004, you were dominating the charts. And then suddenly, what happened? Did you take a sabbatical or?
I had to take a little break. Had some issues, some federal problems, some labor issues. We had a whole lot of things going on within my team, within my camp. You know, so kind of had to, you know, destroy and rebuild, you know, so to speak. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. You know, I've rebuilt my whole situation, my empire. I got my new label deal over there.
But you will be coming back strong this year,
Yeah,
right?
my
You have a new
album's coming real soon. Yeah,
of course.
Renaissance Project. I just came from Miami just a couple days ago, finishing it up. The album sounds really incredible.
What do you think is the hottest track on the album? Or can't you say anything yet?
Yeah, I mean, you know, this album is really, it has a lot of substance to it. You know, it's not just party and bullshit. I wanted to kind of touch my fans in a different way with this album. Kind of, since I haven't been, you know, on the scene in a few years, I kind of wanted to talk to them, so to speak.
So a lot to look forward to.
It's, you know, and the album, I was just listening to it the other day. It's really a album for the ladies. You know, the fellas are gonna enjoy the album too because there's a lot of street records on it. But you know, when you make an album, there's always meat and potatoes, and then there's the side.
Okay.
And the meat and potatoes of the album is definitely for the ladies.
Put your motherfucking hands up, party people. Everybody that be living it up. So everybody that be living it up, we say. I want everybody giving it up. Come on. Baby, this is a typical everyday one night stand. I'ma love you tonight, baby. Calling your name, go come on in the rain and roll over. I just really wanted to hold you. The time you been over. That's a good shit.
But the name is quite symbolic, isn't it? I mean, Renaissance, rebirth. Do you see it as a rebirth of yourself?
Absolutely.
It's a total new Ja Rule. We haven't seen before.
It's a new job. I'm really digging into the art form of the art. You know, think hip hop is kind of lacking that right now. You know, a lot of artists are not being original, not being artistic. It's just me, you know, expressing myself. That's what art is. It's about expressing yourself and being, you know, truthful to yourself.
On Twitter that your album will come out before your prison sentence.
Yeah.
Isn't it a little ironic because it's been 7 years before you had released a new record, and then that must be very exciting and all fun. And then on the other hand, you have that sentence hanging above your head.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with that?
You know, God works in mysterious ways. You know, I think everything happens for a reason. I think even this sentence, you know, it's some good to come out of it. I don't know what it is yet. I don't know what it is yet, but I mean, my glass is always half full.
Fuck yourself. Go fuck myself? Yeah, I'm taking him in. You're taking him in. Go fuck myself. I'm fucking taking him in. You're taking him in. He's worth 100.
Acting is so very different from music. You know, you kind of don't have a choice. You know, you're given the script and you're given a synopsis of who you are and what you're supposed to be, and then you have to kind of fill in the blanks. You know, you have to build that character and make him your own. So you know that challenge for me is refreshing. It's fresh.
Sounds like you found a new passion.
I really love acting. I really love acting.
What would be your dream role? Would you like to play James Bond someday, or one of the werewolves in Twilight, or the sidekick of Harry Potter?
Man. You know what? That's a good question because I would like to play alongside some creatures and some monsters. You know, I like that kind
Fantasy.
of stuff. I like sci-fi stuff. You know, I'm a big comedy buff. You know, action movies I love.
Yes.
So you know, anything like that, I'm all for.
Ladies, put your hands in the air like this. General Empire Records. Ladies, First Montana, you say down ass bitch. Down ass bitch. Down ass bitch.
We're gonna do a round of quick questions. You don't have to think, just say straight whatever pops first in your head. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Tattoo or piercing?
Tattoo.
Favorite Disney movie? If you have one.
Ooh.
You have kids, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
you
too
know
late.
what? No, the new one, the Princess and the
Princess and the Frog?
Princess and the
Princess and
Frog.
Frog. Okay. Rice or noodles?
Nice.
Blonde or brunette? I said you can't have to think.
Two for the price of one is more fun.
Good. Edward or Jacob?
Jacob.
Okay, so you know what I mean. Ashanti or J-Lo?
Why you gonna do that to my sisters? Ashanti, I have more history with her.
Okay. Ass or boobs?
You know, both, yeah. I like them both.
Jackie Chan or Jet Li?
Jackie Chan.
Tila or tequila?
Who?
Tila or tequila?
It's the same person.
I know, but that's the joke. Okay, am I hot or not?
Hot. Yeah.
Oh wow. I was afraid if you were gonna say hot, I would force the guys to cut it out.
You gotta give me up top.
Oh, sorry.
Yo, leave me hanging and everything on camera. See how she do?
Okay, last one. Are you spontaneous?
Yeah.
Okay, because I have a final question, which is also kind of a request. You're gonna perform in a few hours, probably some of your new work, right?
Yeah, I'll make you something.
Okay. Well, there's an old song of you, a classic, Wonderful, from a few years back. I love that song, and I was wondering if you wanted to do a verse with me right now, just a cappella, you know, just go. I've been practicing secretly this week.
You've been practicing one?
Yes.
Let me see.
Just the first verse.
Ruler keep you fly, but no dough.
Pimpin' ain't easy, trust me, I know. With gangsters and hoes, go, 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 go together. Like chinchilla and bad weather, I'm good, but been better. All the bros, cheddar and glamorous things, got the few
cars, crib, the east and the west wing.
Cause this is how I'm living.
This is how I'm living in your women day.
Hey, thank you very much for your time. We have a little gift for you, so I hope you like it. I think you will.
I love gifts.
It's for you.
Thank you.
Only for you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, but maybe you guys want to have some too. So, but I have to say,
Candy cake?
something like that. I think you will think it's sweet, but you can only have this after your performance. I have to say that. But
Look at that.
You can take a look now.
In Zoom zo.
Okay.
Let's see what's in it. Let's see what's in it. Oh, the snake jump out. Hey! Oh yeah.
You like it?
Oh, I love it. It gets no better
I
than
thought
this.
so.
I'm not sharing this either.
Can you show it? What you got?
You know, a box full of them Happy Buds. Ooh, look at this one here. Yeah.
Let me see that.
Nah, you don't need to see that. You don't need to see nothing
I
like that.
created.
Matter of fact, we need to roll some of that out right now.
For you.
Great present, man. How'd you know? How'd you know I would like that?
We did a little research. We did our homework. Okay, so.
I got a lot of things I need to explain, but baby, you know the name, and love is about pain. So stop the complaints and drop the order of restraint. Our sex life's a game, so back me down in the pain.
Whatever.
You made mine too, baby. You know what? Recite one. That was big. That was hot.
Ballet, and I'm just outside of Jersey, past the Palisades, and I love to see that.
Facebook, Twitter.
You are on Twitter. And if people want to follow you, who should they add?
Rule y'all.
Yes,
Rule
you
y'all.
keep us posted about your album?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no.
I'm not always there, but I'm always on time, and I gave you my
If you wanna really get your swag. Put your motherfucking hands up, party people. Everybody up.
Yo, join the hottest Asian community in the Netherlands, bitch. Sensation, you know what it is.
Sensation, Asian.